Good morning, guys. How you doing? How are ya? Sorry to let you know it's Monday. But if you're here, then most likely you're already aware of that. Hope you had a good weekend. It's time to put the fun away and get your Monday on, right? Nope, I'm not gonna be a cheery, happy Monday guy for ya. I'm gonna wallow in misery as well. Not that Mondays are really, well, they're not really Mondays for me, because always on the clock and I'm always off the clock. Never on it, never off it. It's always Monday and it's also always Friday. Sounds great. In practice, it can do your head in, man. Nonetheless, in the real world, it's actually Monday. So, we're gonna follow suit. Do what we can to Monday it up in a reasonable amount of mundane. I don't want to Monday too much. Save some of this hypothetical day rationing for the rest of the days, for the other days of the week. Anyways, how are you guys doing? Hope you guys had a good weekend. Nonetheless, I'm back for some more head drawing. How do we do that? There we go. Found two photos just real quick. And neither one of these are them. Oh, that's one of them. And this is the other. So maybe this week we'll be able to do these two. We'll see. I think I'll start with this guy. This seems more comfortable for me than this. I would actually just like to paint this, really. So maybe we'll just see what happens. But that's my plan for now. No, we'll keep that there. Yeah, we'll work on this guy. We haven't drawn a male one yet, so let's go ahead and do that. No Space Killer, how you doing, man? Did you have a good weekend? I hope you did. Did anything like happen on the weekend? I did a bunch of nothing. It was great. No, I did a bunch of driving around. Went back and forth to the city. Back out of the city. to where I live. Played a lot more Assassin's Creed Valhalla. I love the game. That game's probably my favorite Assassin's Creed game. If only for the fact that you can chop limbs off. And I that's just something I hope that is in every Assassin's Creed game henceforth, right? Or maybe not. I don't know. But it's fun, and that's what I want. A fun, exploring game. I don't know. I was gonna say it rivals Skyrim, but it really doesn't. There's just so much more you can do in Skyrim. And I also want to say it's like the closest thing to a modern Skyrim, but it's also not. It's also not that as well. It's very much its own, just open world. It's the same shit we're used to, unfortunately. But it's just, for me, it's fun because it's Vikings, maybe. And if that's all it takes to have fun, I'm not going to argue that. Because if fun's fun, then it's fun. They look identical. He does, doesn't he? He looks like some awesome, like, what were they called? See, and that's one thing about my brain is that I'll obsess about samurais. I'll learn all the lingo and stuff like that. And then, what's my new obsession? Vikings. I was literally just talking about it. See how fleeting my brain is with anything? I know they're shinobi, right? Like samurais. Anyways, we'll just go with Hokage, because, well, we're nerds. And Hokage is probably a thing too. Assuming there's me leaning on my vast amounts of culture again. By the way, it's 0. I don't have any culture. But he does look awesome. So let's go ahead and jump right to it. I don't want my hands. Do some circles. I lost my stylus. Found it. We're good. Don't worry about it. Okay. This guy. Trying to think. I'm just like, what was this weekend? This is the weekend. I gotta change this playlist. This song, it's like literally always the 3rd song in. What's the deal with Spotify Shuffle not literally being shuffle? There's 250 songs here and it always... Give me a second. Oh my goodness, okay. Nope. Not that one. Let's try that one. Nope. Chill hop. Music. Come on, everybody. Nothing against mumble rap. It's just, or can I say this is mumble rap? I guess I can. To me, it sounds like mumble rap. It's not my cup of tea this early in the morning. So let's go to this channel. I don't think we've heard this one before. That might be too chill. Oh. That too chill, guys? Let's just go to the jazzy one then. My apologies. My apologies. Get the music sorted out. Let's turn it back up. Let's hear some music now. This sounds neat. Let's keep going. This is how I'm talking now. It's kind of demeaning when somebody talks like this to you. Doesn't it get annoying? Okay, that's enough. Yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, like some samurai. Oh, what are they called? I can't remember. Oh, wow. I swear to God, I was obsessed with samurai for like a month solid. And then my brain's just like, nah, dog, you don't need any more of that. You don't need any more of that info. Okay. I didn't do circles, I'm sorry. We're just jumping right into it. I'm still getting my feet beneath my myself here. In this streaming world that we all live in. Where everybody's a streamer. Kind of. Do you think that's where social media is heading? It's like literally everyone's just going to be constantly streaming. You know, it's just everybody always on, 24/7, and nobody ever hangs out again. Even people walking down the streets, they're just like cameras in their faces, selfie sticks. I don't know, maybe the like more popular, well-known people will just have a constant crew around them, have like grips, like people who are just holding like their selfie stick for them as they make billions and billions of dollars somehow. I don't know. Alona Wolf, what's up? Long time no see, my dude. It has been, hasn't it? For I don't know. It's been since the last time I streamed on Twitch. It's been a while for sure. Fret not though. Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. EST. I started a little bit earlier today. I was actually planning on starting a lot earlier today, but just get caught up trying to spin the plates, right? Try to spin all the plates that's going on, and just life and time goes by, right? But we're here. Monday to Friday. I'm like, I bought a house, so I have to be here now, and not just streaming, but living in this house to pay for it. I guess I could just leave the country, but I don't think, hey, Canada, not doing that. That was a joke. Like, whatever our FBI is, just like a bunch of beavers in tuxedos. I don't know. Whatever our equivalent is. CFBI, I don't know, Canadian, I don't know. But I'm planting roots. You know, I'm letting my feet become one with the earth. And to me, that also, what a weird fucked up way to say it, but but I'm committed to here in this place, in this house, for ever. So with that said, it feels good knowing that I don't have to have any housing issues later on, hopefully. Since we're the responsibility of this house over our head, right? Caroline and I. Turn that down just a little bit in my head. Social media is destroying the world. It really is, dude. It's just like there's some trash tier social media going on. Mark Zuckerberg is a monster. Jack is not much better, but the people running the CEOs of Facebook, Google, Twitter, the plate of it's like they're the CEOs of life, and it's just too much power. You know, need to spread that out. Get more. We need more chefs in the kitchen in this particular case. Maybe the right chefs. Not just more chefs, but the right chefs. We don't just want more white people getting rich. Well, I guess the CEO of Google isn't Caucasian, so. But then again, still corruption. To a degree. I don't know what I'm talking about anymore, so. The Zuck! Yeah, man, he's a demon. He's a real life human demon. And it's disgusting. Congrats on the house, man. I'm super excited. Like I said, it feels different this time starting streaming. And I like it. I fucking like it. So. Zuck is stalking me. The sad thing is he's stalking all of us, right? More so, like he's stalking us from inside of our own bodies, basically. If you count your phone to be part of yourself, which kind of nowadays it is, like our phones are literally in our hands, and we have so much of ourselves here. He's in there just swimming around, just like, ooh, oh, I see it. I'll pretend I didn't. I'll leave it here. And that's how I guess he like dog paddles. Yeah, no, the house is great. It's a constant work in progress. There's always something else to do with it. Whether it's like winterizing or other things, I don't really know right off the top of my head. We still need a fridge. We've been living with a like a little mini fridge for a good while, and it's I think I'm about ready to not live with a mini fridge no more. Honestly, not that bad. It just everything's backed up from the old COVID. In my province, had its biggest day of infecteds, of COVIDers, people with positive COVID symptoms or whatever. They have it. I think it was like, what, 20 something in one day? And you guys are like, whoa, that's nothing. In our little city, I guess it kind of is. Well, I guess it's still nothing, but it's the highest amount that we've had. And I think it's just, it's humans being humans right now. I think a lot of us were thinking that we're out of the dark point. We're out from the hardest, the worst days were behind us. There we go. We got there. That the worst days were behind us, and here we are. Right? Here we are. You know, like, I think that's not just my province, but it seems like the rest of the world, it's kind of the case. It's catching up. People are getting a little bit, I don't know. It's just fucking, you know what? Fuck it. I'm not going to talk about COVID anymore. Let's get to this guy's face. Did I put that ear in there without even measuring? I think I did. It's just, sometimes it's just too much, so I'm gonna back away from talking about it. Okay, so big shapes first, Derek. Always like this upside down triangle between the eyes. It's really nice to find where the nose is. Straight lines down. Yeah, that's all over the place. Got a nice nostril. Got a great nose. Draw. I guess pretty much every nose. Every nose for me, if I have the reference, love drawing noses. If I don't, well, give me a second to find some reference. Then I'll love it. I guess like the nose for me, the noses that I draw I guess, are kind of just like this, which is literally what we just drew, right? Sometimes, I guess a little bit of that other side there, maybe? I don't know. And then I just say, screw it. Let's find some reference. Let's go up here. You'd see a second piece of paper if you was going to sketch my nose. Oh, really? Do you have like a lot of nose, or is it just like a really long nose? I've always had just a really tiny, kind of just tiny nose, I guess. I guess some would say I'm fortunate. Grass is always greener. I think we're just like meant to hate our appearance. Maybe some more than others. I don't know. What are you trying to say? I don't know. I think for some people, they can love themselves, and then other people they don't. And it's a day-by-day thing. You know, that's all I'm saying. Whoa, where'd that come from, Derek? Do you have some insecurities you want to talk about? I definitely do have like body dysmorphia. Like I do not have any confidence in my body when I'm naked. I'm just like a pasty, like fat, skinny white guy. You know, I'm especially since like COVID, and I said I wasn't gonna talk about it. I put on the COVID-19. You know what I mean? I'm older too, so that doesn't help as well. Life hits you, man. But, however, I have plans, probably like many people, many people do, especially when COVID's wrapped up. But come the new year, exercise city, man. / gotta stop eating junk food. Just gotta stop eating like garbage. Just like bread. There's so much bread. Not even the bread that we have from, like, we have a local bakery. I think there's two in the village I live in. And it's fantastic stuff. Like, they make cinnamon rolls, like really sticky giant ones, like really like they give you like 6, and it's like huge, and each piece is like this big, the size of your face, right? So and it's just so sticky. Oh man, of course you have to have like 4 of those. You have to eat like at least 4 of those, or else they kick you out of the village too. It's just part of it. Oh, I live in the village that M. Night Shyamalan based The Village on, by the way. And he had a few things that he took artistic liberties on, and the scary stuff was swapped out. The cinnamon rolls was swapped out for the scary stuff. So just pretend next time you watch it, everything's just a cinnamon roll, and you have to you have to eat it. I don't know what I'm talking about. Guys. I really don't know. But that's okay. It's a very bold nose to begin with. I love hearing that, man. Because I want to draw it already. It's probably the creepiest thing I've ever said to somebody on the internet. I love your nose, let me draw it. Wearing only this, and I take out the heart of the ocean, I just lay it on your face. Sorry. Begin with, but I've also broken it 14 times. I don't hate it at all, man. Chose the road I've traveled. That's the attitude to have, dude. I've fallen on my nose many times. I've had it like kicked in by I think the same person like several times when I used to do kung fu. a lot of good kung fu's done to me. It just ended up getting several kicks in the face, and I think I got a concussion from one of them. Other than that, I haven't really taken too many hits to the face, thankfully, from other people. Most of them have been from myself, from being an idiot, right? Like, just fucking not watching where I'm going, just eating asphalt or whatever. Dirt and grass. Tasty, tasty fiber. And minerals. But yeah, there's not a whole lot of character to my nose, but maybe there's still time for that. Maybe when I get older, I'll get a nice like wizard nose or something. A really nice Gandalf thing happening. Okay, so let me flip. Let's flip early. Let's flip early and let's flip often, Derek. Right? Okay, so let's get that over here. Get that eye shrunken. Probably a bit more lower. No, that still doesn't feel right. Spam that Control D. As the tunes, I think I can turn them up just a little bit. Seems like a chiller playlist. I'm gonna try to actually get some work done. And try not to stumble over myself here. But if you guys have any questions along the way, feel free to ask. Comment, suggestions. As long... No, I shouldn't say suggestions just yet. Because you don't really want to take suggestions when you're literally just working on it, do you? I don't know. Maybe there's a time and a place. Hellcat22... Octotide 404, welcome guys. Thanks so much for the follows. I appreciate it. Going to be doing some head studies this week. The plan is to do several sketches in one sitting and then reap the benefits. And fly through the universe. No, we're going to be using one reference here. This is the one for right now. And the exercise is basically just using the same reference to try and get the most out of it. And teach our brain how to, or at least maybe create the connections. What do you call them? The synapse? Synapses? Synapsize? So we can access them quicker later on. I'm sure we have some neurologists watching the stream. We got we got scientists from all over the world watching, with top leading doctors. You name it, they're here. They're not, by the way. Doing your thing on a treadmill. Love just watching the techniques. I was either thinking of getting a nice treadmill, or this is probably like years from now, or a nice, what do they call it? Elliptical? Because I'm old now. You know, no impact, and you're just like, what? You're basically like skiing. Yeah, I'm okay with having an elliptical. That's. I had to ask myself, do you want an elliptical? Are you sure about that? And I was like, yes, I might, maybe. Yes. Or maybe both at some point. Well, hey, slow the roll, Derek. What's the easiest way to get in shape? Can someone just like roll me around a bit? Like on a bed? Or like padded cushion or something. And then just like work out for me. Because honestly, like the worst part about exercising is having to do it. If you didn't have to do it, then it wouldn't be so bad. You guys can go ahead and write that down. And maybe send it to the, I don't know, people who make gyms. Start getting on that whole, I don't want to work out, but you can work out for me type of plan. I'll sign up to that. I'm kidding, of course. I know you have to put in the hard work. You have to put in the hard work, both in the gym and in the kitchen, right? If you want to, you know? Okay, let's flip it back. But yeah, no, something's gonna change in the near future, and it's gonna be me. It's gonna be me. Because I have been having some fun with the junk food. I think that's probably a common thing in the current state of affairs. People are just either, well, taking the initiative like Noseface here. Making the best of this time. Which I would love to do. It's unfortunate that it's so close to the holidays. That's my excuse. It's a shitty excuse because I've been through the holidays whilst maintaining certain diets. You know, from just eating healthy, making sure that I didn't go overboard, portion control, from allowing myself to only eat keto-friendly foods. I think that was like 2 Christmases ago. So it's possible. It's just you have to already be in that headspace. You have to already be in that state of mind. And I'm not. I'm not prepared to do anything like that, especially coming right off of a move. I'm gonna let myself fatten up a little bit, and then come, I think January, right? New Year's? That's a very common plan. I don't typically like to use New Year's resolutions or New Year's Eve related reasons why you want to. I don't lean on the New Year's Day, New Year's Eve thing. I'm gonna go ahead and just change and hopefully aim for a healthier lifestyle, right? Because I've done it before, and it's so easy to let things slip, and then once they start to slip, you can easily justify other things, and it's just it's gone from there, right? Why can't our bodies make muscles on its own and keep them in shape without us having to work it? That's what I want. Elon Musk, listen, you should tweet that to Elon Musk, because that's what he should be doing next, right? And then we could just play video games all day. I honestly, that would be a scary reality if we ever get to that, right? Where you just take exercise and a pill or something like that, and it sounds really scary, actually. It sounds like that can't be healthy. Oh, but it is. Proven. 9 out of 10 doctors recommend. I don't want that. I'll stick with the old school, uncomfortable and sweating and bright red pink skin. That's what I'll go with. Trying to eat right. I do prefer to try and get all my your I guess you're just daily nutrients from food, but well, that's just literally a lie. I just lied to you guys. I don't do that right now. That's not something I do at all. But it's something I'd like to get back to. We up, we up, we up. This song sucks. This is like the first not so great song. Okay. Just run for 3 kilometers. That's also true, and I probably could. My little subdivision, it does like a really nice loop around too, so I can easily turn it into a nice little private track, I guess. The only downside is it's getting close to like snow season. In fact, it's already snowed. It's just that this has been a really warm autumn. It was like fucking 12 degrees yesterday. And it's the middle of November. Nice. His top of his head's way too big, right? So let's go ahead and do... Still feels weird. Yeah, no, that's definitely not it. Slip over here. Yeah, that's not it. Okay. I think it just had his head too wide. Bit by bit. Because I'm looking at the back of his hair and I'm seeing the shape that I have, and it's just, it's all funky. So, we gotta defunk it. I hope I get eyebrows that don't stay on my face when I'm older. I want him to reach out. Hopefully this isn't a COVID free world at this point, but I want my eyebrows to reach out and hug the nearest person. Really? Hug? Yeah, I'm a nice guy. But are your eyebrows? Alright. Back over here. It's hard to look over your hand. Like, if you're left-handed, you most likely probably don't like to have your reference on your... I don't know, would you? Maybe. Do we have any left-handers here? And they do, still prefer to have reference on the right side? Or, sorry, on the left side? Yeah, like I said, my reason is just my hand's in the way and my head's usually always on. It's hard to draw like this, right? Hard to draw with your head on your right side of your right hand. Oh, is it there? Thanks for pointing that out. Just, you know, thought I'd help. I'll be over here if you need me. Okay, don't worry about it. looking there. Like that. Not quite. I think I need to grab there, grab here. I did the thing where I made his face a mask. Get this eye in a little bit more too. Dual wield styluses, I should do that. Like just for weight, right? So that and then while I'm doing that, I should draw with both my hands at the same time. Put like an easel or a canvas in front of me. Or maybe just bring an iPad. iPad for each hand, and then create some type of strap mechanism so it ties to my hand and to my shoulder and keeps my hands in drawing position, so I can just keep them running like this and drawing with both hands. Losing weight, getting healthy, working on my ambidextry, that's the ticket. That's the ticket right there. Did it, figured out the plan. Gotta put it in action. Yeah, I was saying, oh my god, my brain. I was saying I would have to get like some type of running shoe or ice running shoe, because it gets fucking cold and slippery on the streets where I live. So I would have to invest into that, which it's honestly been something I've always wanted to do. Is be able to run all year round. However, I think it's probably the worst time to start. The best time to start for me to start running is in autumn. Probably like September, like when the nights start to get a bit cooler. That temperature is perfect for running. And just like a t-shirt. You know, unless people already live in places where it's just that's like, I'm so jealous if you do live in a place like that where it's t-shirt weather all year round. What, like San Diego or something like that? San Francisco. Sometimes it's well, probably now you'd probably want to wear like a sweater or a jumper maybe in San Francisco early in the morning, but I still think that they get like plus 15 Celsius. What is that, like room temperature, slightly below room temperature? So maybe like 60-ish, 65? Is 65 too cold? I don't know. I don't know Fahrenheit too well. Just play hockey? Yeah. I can only turn left though. That's going to be a huge issue with hockey. I can only turn left with skates because I was taught how to skate speed skating. You know, like NASCAR, but ice and katanas. But you still turn left, right? My dad was a huge fan of NASCAR, and also a big fan of hockey too. We were just not. We didn't have the cash to be able to afford all the gear. So I think my parents decided to put me in speed skating when I was a kid. And I definitely enjoyed it, and I made a lot of friends. But I was in it for like 12 years. And after like the 3rd year, I was like, I absolutely hate this. Because of I hate competing. I'm not a competitor. I'm not. The only person I compete against is myself. And people laugh at that. You know what I mean? Like, people laugh at that shit. I honestly don't care if they do, but they don't really see it as competition. And I completely understand, because it's with one person. I could care less how good somebody else is at something. All I care about is my progress. And that's why speed skating has never... I did it because I guess it was yeah, friends, and it was a little bit of fun with being able to just turn left really fast, but I absolutely hate competition. I was okay. You know, I wasn't winning every race I was in, but you know, I have a couple gold, silver, bronze medals in my time. Put it on my neck. And if you ever find yourself in New Brunswick, Canada, or I guess anywhere is really, that has a Goodwill, what do they call them? They call them Frenchies here, and Salvation Armies, right? Like where you go and you can exchange clothing, buy clothing that has been used or slightly used. Sometimes when you go to these places, you can find like people's old toys and medals and medallions and stuff like that, whether it's from high school or military or whatever. If you're ever searching through and you find just a shitload of gold medals for children's speed skating, yeah, you're welcome. You can go you can go ahead and add that to your collection. Wow, this Derek Murphy guy is really fast at turning left. Holy moly, look at all these medals he's got. Wow. Why didn't he keep them all? Don't care. Yeah, when I was helping my sister empty out her house, which used to be our parents' house, and she was selling it, I went over to help out, and they had already obviously started, and and they were already throwing out a bunch of stuff that had that was in my childhood room. And as soon as I got there, I was just like, yeah, keep doing that. Keep throwing everything out. Like literally, like I was done with it all. Some of it I kept. Like there's some I took, I think like a high school book or something, maybe, or did I? I can't remember. I took a couple things, and even then, those things weren't really that. You know, they didn't have a whole lot of. You know, when you keep something because it's the word that I'm trying to say, I can't remember. It's a memento or something. Let me see. Surya0710 YT. Thank you for the follow. Leandro AVR, Cosmic Darkness, and Aline Nasker. Or Alina Sker. Aline Nasker. Maybe that's it. Aline Nasker. Sorry. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it, everybody. Okay, so I have his nose a little too long. And his face a little bit long. let me get right back to what I was talking about, because I totally remember what I was talking about. I don't remember. Something about my childhood home. Anyways, we just threw everything out. Long story short, just tossed everything. Aside from, like I said, a few things that had a little bit of memories associated with them. There's an actual word for what I'm trying to use to describe, but everything else I just threw away. I don't know. For me, it was more about not having to bring it back to my house and have to just like store it somewheres, and then 40 years go by and I'm like, oh, it's this stuff, and then it's nice to have, but I decided to just like toss it, and I don't know if I will ever live to regret that, or maybe I'll keep feeling the way I do now. I don't know, sentimental. Is that the word? Sentimental? That's it. Thank you, Severed. That's credit to you. My brain just remembered it, but you absolutely typed it in there. Maybe I am more connected to chat than I realized. Maybe my subconscious is reading it. Good job, subconscious. Even better job, Severed. Yeah, the sentimental value. Yeah, so like I said, I still do have some of those items around, but cleared them out nice and quickly back then. Okay, so we're getting there. Things are starting to kind of fit. Wiggle them in here and there. This feels like it's way too low. About like there. And the funny thing is, like when I was younger, when I was like really young, I had sentimental value in everything. I had a hard time throwing anything out. Like, it was bad. Like, I would keep garbage. I just keep trash from like getting like a Ninja Turtle toy and just keeping the box too. Not even like for the reasons you would think, right? Not even for the reasons of like trying to maintain its prestiginess, its originality, its whatever, you know, the quality of the toy, and keeping it in the box. No, I'd still play with the toy and just keep the box, because I loved the toy, and I thought that the box was like its home or something like that. And then if I threw it its home, the toy would start hating me and resent me or something. Yeah, that's what my brain did. And later on, I eventually found out that it's just called anxiety. I just have anxiety, and that went unchecked for a long time. And then once I kind of was medicated and something, I stopped. I still like to keep certain things, not in the same sentimental way that I did when I was a kid. I like to keep warranty items. You know, if you need to still have the packaging for a year or two, I will keep the packaging. You know what I mean? So I don't miss out on maybe having to replace the thing that I bought that has the warranty. Anyways, you guys understand how warranties work. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't want Donatello to hate me. And Raphael and Michelangelo and everybody. Leo. You know? I played with them so much that it's literally like oh my god. I guess like we do become friends with our toys when we're kids. We have such strong imaginations.
Things I want to tell you. What's going on?
You know, like having all my action figures had like relationships or knew each other, right? cross. I've been doing cross universe, like DC, Marvel, Star Wars, Ninja Turtles since day one. Lego.
I just want to be with you right now.
Some wrinkles there. The side of his face is a little bit bigger than the reference. And the nose is a lot bigger as well. You can really see the hoodedness of his the orbital skin here, the muscles, I guess.
We're all
You
leaving.
want to call them that? I don't know at this point, but what are you trying to say, Derek? Just like it's literally just like tubes of skin over his eyes at this point. Your orbital muscles lose
Be with you right now.
tautness. There's no more. There's no more talk. He ain't talk. Oh my. Okay, I think I do want to grab the nose just a little bit. Elasticity. You know, like our faces are going to head this way. They're gonna go this way. They're gonna go downwards and probably outwards. With our ears and our noses and our heads too. Our heads just constantly swell up like giant melons as we get older too. Awful. Guys, we gotta reach out to Peter Pan. We gotta do something. I'm so old. The Art Hobbit. Hey. Gotta be careful with the Hobbit though. What is it? Happy Hobbit? If you ever watch any Souls games, no hit runs, you probably heard of the Happy Hob. He used to be called the Happy Hobbit. And then I thought it was a joke, but one stream he came on stream and he said that he had a cease and desist letter from the Tolkien Ltd or Incorporated, like actual Tolkien's lawyers were like, you need to change your fucking name. It's a lot easier to change your name nowadays, so if you do decide to start streaming and stick with the whole Art Hobbit on Twitch, there's just a heads up, I guess. I love it. I think Art Hobbit's a fucking great name. It's just unfortunate that Tolkien's CEOs, which I guess they have the right to, right? You know, it's their IP. But at the same time, they have to be giant poop heads. God forbid someone be a fan of... I don't understand it. Of a body of work and then... whatever. I guess it does make sense though. Am I missing a track? My headphones? I am. Time for new headphones, Derek. Hi, Meat Lava. Yeah, I'm wearing my girlfriend's sweater again. Yeah. How you doing, Mute? Did you have a good weekend, dude? I did not know that. Yeah, I mean, normally no one would think of such a thing, right? Because it's a silly, but I don't know. That's the thing that happened. And now he's the Happy Hob. And I think he's like, what, 5 foot? Does anyone know Hob's height? He's shorter. I think he's like 5'4", 5'6". Is it time for questions? It's always time for questions. Do you have a question, Meat Lava? You have one, don't you? Let's hear it. Did you prepare all weekend for it, and now, now you got your question ready? Let's hear the question, dude. Question time. It's question time. Always do? Awesome. Well, I'm ready when you are. Okay. While we're waiting, I will go ahead and draw some lines that represent furry beards. Always trying to draw the hair in the direction of the hair, especially when it comes to, I guess, the areas that have the most body volumization. Maybe he's born with it. Maybe it's Dove Bar soap. I don't know. Maybe it's no name brand. Maybe it's water. He just watches this. Yeah. Maybe he's born with it. Maybe he uses just regular hand soap in his beard. No, he's born with it. Beauty. How come most older people's eyebrows, the last thing that turns gray? Is that true? I didn't know that. Well, I guess, look at this guy, right? He's still got some darker color. I want to say because it's that. My second answer is, excuse me, and my third answer is probably because eyebrow hair grows slower, maybe? That's what I would say. Is that even remotely correct? Je ne sais pas. Yeah, it's definitely Maybelline for sure. You like my art site, like this site? Or like ArtStation? I don't think I have an art site. Do I have an art site? Oh shit, I think I have an art site. Who's paying for that? Whoops. Both? Okay, cool. I'll take that. Appreciate it. I appreciate that. I'm gonna be streaming here Monday through Friday. This will be probably my main art site, I guess, for a good while, and anything that I post here will be on Twitter until I figure out what I want to do with any of the work that we create here. If I'm just going to release it, or maybe start like a Ko-Fi or a Patreon or something like that. Put all the PSDs up there and brushes and all that nonsense. Just right now, I just think that I'm going to take it. I'm just going to stream. I'm just going to stream. I'm going to enjoy myself, and we'll see what happens after that. That's kind of what I want to do right now. I just want to enjoy streaming, you know? I want to have fun. It's fun. And draw. You know, I wake up in the morning and I'm like, I want to draw. I want to fucking draw. It feels good. And so I do it. And I haven't felt this way in a very long time. And I think that's why I want to just let myself enjoy. You know? Especially just the world's not a very enjoyable place. Any year, honestly, but I want to start deliberately choosing fun. It's fun. As long as I have that option. You know what I mean? To have fun. Because sometimes it's not time to have fun. Sometimes you gotta wear their business socks. It's business. It's business. looking pretty surprised. Oh, 5 eyes. I gotta calm him down a little. Not successful. Oh. Nice. So no DA or Graham. I haven't. I do, like, I have John Derek Murphy DeviantArt. I have John Derek Murphy Instagram. That's my response to wanting to having to post on anything. I don't like, you know what I mean? Does anybody understand what I'm saying when I make that noise in regards to all the fucking different sites that there are to have to post on? I like all the different sites. I do. It's just that my gripe is with myself because I'm so lazy. Uploading. I can't even like, no. Yeah, I need to do it. I need to update on DeviantArt and Instagram. I need to make those pushes. I need to get the content out there. Get that cycle going. Getting all those likes. Coming on in. Getting sports deals, energy drinks. You know, getting that Soylent partnership. What else is there? Bud Light. That's the ticket. I think that's how you get their attention over anything. Get your sponsors' attention. No, I'm not in any hurry for any of that stuff. I think I want to get back to streaming for the right reasons and to have fun and to hopefully work on my own selfishness and wanting to become a better artist. That's the end of the sentence. Hopefully someone doesn't clip it, take it out of context. Which I guess you can't now because, well, DMCA, right? You can't have clips either, right? That's my point. I think that you can't have nothing. Thanks, Twitch. No problem. But have you heard of GlitchCon? Yes, and it sucks. Anyways. So what you're saying is that people with thicker, longer eyebrows that require grooming on a weekly basis turn gray faster. Oh, maybe not. Like, I would say that you're maybe... So it would be, what's the term for it? There is a soft cap. There's a soft cap for the speed of eyebrow growth and age. Right? It accelerates at a certain point. But up until that point, it's pretty slow. That's what I would say for most people. Like after your body's fully grown, maybe that's when I'd say it probably has a chance of increasing in speed. Yeah, we're talking about eyebrow hair and how fast it grows. What other channel can you get such amazing and original content? Nowhere's there, because why? That's the right response. Because why? You know what, I really like this guy's stream, but there's only one thing I'd say it's missing. It doesn't have enough eyebrow hair content. That's what I would say. Unfollow. Blocked. Never coming back. So I definitely don't, like, I mean, I'm not, like, looking in a mirror with a stopwatch, watching my eyebrows grow, seeing how long it takes. But, you know, they grow back. Once in a while, Caroline will pluck them out of my face, and you know, that's always fun. It makes me sneeze. I find it very strange that it makes me sneeze, but it does. It's oddly enjoyable as well. Having my eyebrows plucked. It's like strangely relaxing. Oh my god, relaxing. I don't know why. Maybe because I'm a little bit, what is it called? Masochistic? Just a little bit. Yeah, okay. Teddy Fresh streamer, I wish. Oh my god. Yeah, I don't think, they don't partner people, do they? I don't think that they do. H3 and, or, Hila? Klein and, Ethan? I don't think that they partner people. But hell, man, that'd be, I'd take a discount. Hell yeah, that's awesome. Is anybody excited for Shadowlands? And is anybody not excited for Shadowlands? I'll be watching people play it, I think. I'm checking people streaming it. For those who don't know, that's a expansion for World of Warcraft. It's coming up today. I just want to, like, take this. Here, maybe all of this. Control T. Control H to hide that. That feels a little better. But these eyes need to be shrunk. Warp this one a little bit too. Go with that, and I think we can probably say this one's done. Really need to do much more, I think. Just keep it a rough sketch and move on to the next one. I'm on Facebook, DeviantArt, and Instagram, but don't put much on them. Yeah, it's just like it's hard to keep up, I find. I don't work fast, and I think that's obvious. And I don't plan on being that fast at my best. It's not something that I really want to do. I'd rather enjoy the process as much as I can. What a fool! What a fool I am for trying to maximize joy out of what I do. That's not industry standard, Derek. We don't have what is it? What did he say again? Fun in this industry as we make entertainment for other people. We don't do that here. No, if that's the case, then aiming for fun. Okay, so this is the reference one. Maybe I can do this. I can double the lines and then lower the opacity a bit, so it's a little bit darker. Erase some of the darker areas, maybe. Okay, so put this one over here. Put this one right in the middle. And I'll draw one that is, I guess, inspired by the reference. But we put it through a theme. So I think I'm just gonna make him I guess like just I don't know. I'll just I don't know. Actually, Hila collabs with other artists from time to time for some merch. Ooh, I don't think I have I don't think I have merch that's good for sorry, I don't think I have art that's good for merch. Unfortunately. I don't have a very appealing brandable. Yeah, I don't know. What am I doing? Here, you know what? Let's just try and draw them from memory. Let's try and do that. That's what we're gonna try and do. Let's just get something down. Yeah, beer that came out here. He had that like thing. Little rat tail, we'll call it. He had cranium. And the eyebrows. It's like eyebrows, nose, chin. I guess that's where his hairline was. And here, we'd say that's his ear. Ear is very tall and long. Say that's kind of what that was. His nose. There's like something ish here. Eye socket, cheekbone. And that went straight down. And his thingy did the thing. And that's gotta be a lot shorter though. So that's kind of like the really rough end. I really want to. Well, it's because we wear a lot of different hats when you're a paid Lancer, right? And you're trying to promote your own shtick, right? So it's oh no, that made it lower. Oh, that's making it lower. Backfire. That's still very low. Excuse me. You know, we have to spin a lot of plates. We have to stoke a lot of fires, while also still working. You know, there's a lot to do, and some of it I'm just off lab because it's just not it's not. I don't naturally inherent a desire to want to post online. I'm a very I'm trying to get out there a little bit more with like reacting to shit and just posting in general. I don't know if that's a good thing either, because I end up just I get lippy. I just get lippy, and that doesn't really do much for anybody. I don't know. Maybe just sticking to humorous posts and art. You know, just being a silly moron in the art industry. That's what I want to be. You know, just aiming low. Just be the village idiot. How did his eyebrows work again? I can't remember. That's why we're here. Try and remember. I remember. I don't remember. Yeah, okay. So it was like something like this to start, and then you had the big old louvers. Oh, okay, so he had like the bridge of his nose, and then the nose kind of pillowed out a little bit. He did something like this. Yo, did you guys hear that The Undertaker retired? That dude, what is he? He's like 54. WWF, WWE, The Undertaker, you know. He's still like relatively young, but I don't know if 55 is considered young for a wrestler, because they have well, they're not the most healthiest of all the steroids and all the heart attacks and shit like that. I think that they're prone to because of their lifestyle and the demand. It's crazy. I seen that guy when I was a kid. He was my favorite wrestler. And Monster Truck, right? Nuts. Anyways, he's retiring. Spend time with his family. What else more could you want, right? For a person. like that. Okay, so mustache, like right there. You can see a little bit of, like, the chin. And I think he had, like, yeah, I'm doing the thing again where I'm disconnecting the head from the face. And I think a little bit. Flatten this part out.
Slave to the rhythm of victim shackled in chains. These veins long for the pleasure and pain. This rain gives me came for the fix, left with a wrist covered in gold. Became a mold of a stereotypical rap nigga. Poison into my system. The system is like a prison. Lovely land of the free, but this dream is a contradiction. We listen to the media and all them lies they feeding us. Try to silence us in the streets, so we threw graffiti up. People message, I'm restless, working these long hours, saving up my bread to take back what's really ours. The fight for freedom, that revolution is started. These crooked cops shooting at black males like targets. See, this the world we live in. To take back what's given, and think the only way to progress is revert to killing. Spilling blood on the pavement like sacrifices and payment. Gathering clips of knowledge and aiming it at the system. Damn, another black life gone, but they're resurrected in lyrics when I wrote this song. Young kings, beautiful queens slain in broad light.
That eye over there is probably too big.
My color's wrong, how can I do right? Yeah, should I fight or should I fucking fall? Will you watch me die or answer a dying call? I'm small, but I can cause a big impact. I just want us all to live in peace. Why can't we have that?
Now I gotta make him not so happy. He's looking pretty happy. It's tough, man. This is a challenge, dude. And then he had hair going over his ear. Am I inventing a face? I'm drawing a face I just drew. And I'm trying to draw it from memory. But yeah, I guess the real answer is yes. I'm inventing a face. I'll bring the reference back out when I'm done with it, though. This was all yeah, okay, I see what I did. Remember the top here came forward or if it was pretty straight. I remember this eyelid kind of folding down too. Let's shrink the nose. Bring that up. Oh man. Little puzzle pieces keep like dropping on, I guess, the tabletop of my mind. And I keep moving them around. And no, they're not for this puzzle. I guess that's what it kind of feels like. It's kind of like literally taking every single piece from every puzzle that you've ever done, mixing them all together in your brain, and then erasing some of them too, and making them kind of blurry because you can't quite see them or remember them. But that's the goal. That's really the goal, is to add more to your archive, right? To your memory, so that your character development can be better, stronger. You'll be able to pull more from your database of character building tools. At least that's what I'm trying to get. Just remember how to draw this area. So I think I'm gonna try one more time with these eyes. A little bigger over here. It feels better. I think this was a lot smaller, this little rat tail. Or a random curl. All right, so that's I guess let's see what we do, how we did. I don't remember anything over here. Can't remember what like the beard line looked like, so I guess I'll just leave it at that. He wasn't looking at us too, so I can mess that up as well. So yeah, that's why we do this, right? Because this is what it would look like if I just literally made things up, even without reference. It would probably look worse. So the things that we tried but failed at, the cheekbone, the nose, and the pupils looking at us. And this, okay, so the gap happens, eyelid goes back up, and the bridge of the nose. I had that in the wrong spot. So then you ask yourself, so what's really the point of doing this? I think it's just literally the challenge. And if you do retain any of the random information that you get from doing these, then bonus, right? Nope, I don't want to draw his eyes anymore. Nope. Just go back to there. Okay. I mean, it's still fun. I still really enjoy doing this. It's just one of those things where it's kind of like you're forced to face the light of your raw understanding versus your observation skills, and that can be kind of a shitty feeling. But I can tell you that this helps a lot. At least it feels like it does when you're really sticking with it. Okay, let's just move on. What did we say? So, I think we'll just keep the exercise down to this, and just draw one from reference and then one without until I start figuring out a better strat, a better way to go about this. Now this one, I want to see if I want to do any color adjustments to it first. Value adjustments, really. Do that. Just a little bit lighter. Okay. And how big did we draw before? Yeah, look at that mess. So what I would like to do with this thing is just put that on an opacity of maybe like 10, and then redraw it on a new layer and clean it up, make it look a little less ass. But anyways, I thought he was older. Yeah, he's young. He's still relatively young, Undertaker. And what's up, Rick? How you doing, man? He looked Russian in this version. Yeah, they are. Our eyes and nose, I always exaggerate. I always exaggerate the features. It's a challenge, but it's, you know, it's something to work on. You know? Yeah, small difference, but a huge difference. Yeah, because it affects the proportions of everything else. Our eyes spend so much time looking at faces that when something feels weird, it can be subtle, but it's weird. You know, it'll still, brains can register. We might not know exactly what it is, but okay. So just the reference one. And I like drawing it at a different size than what my reference is too. Just so I can really try and force some additional growth or not growth, but improvement in my observation and accuracy. Okay, so that would be the chin. Find her hairline. Right across like that, then eyebrow and nose. Here. A face is a symphony of balance. It's very true. How do you lasso T, then drag them, just control T? So I'll hit L, and so if I have a selection that I want to make, I'll just make the selection. If there's additional that I want to add to this one selection, if that's what you're asking, I'll hold down Shift. I'm still using the lasso tool. If I want to remove it, hold down Alt. So Shift is add, Alt is reduce. Is that what you mean? Yeah, so I'm on my own layer that has just lines. Everything else that isn't lines is transparent, right? So I'm just have a normal layer above the reference, which is above my background layer, and many other folders. But they might as well just not be there in this case. I have the background, reference, and my line layers. As for like moving the line layers, yeah, I make my lasso selection, hit Control T, then I hit Control H, which hides. That's what the H is, in my mind, that's what I made it for, this is hide. And that makes it so I can not have the free transform in the way of what I'm trying to see. Like dragging a nose or eye to adjust them. Okay, so I guess we go back to this dude, right? So if we wanted to like rotate this eye, you just make sure I'm being very specific on my selection, right? If I wanted to grab, of course, additional eyeage, I can grab that too, and then I hit Control T there, and then Control H. And over here, you can see my mouse. It's set to the rotate, right? So if I put my pen down and rotate, it'll do that. This much I'm pretty sure everybody understands. And then from here, I'm holding Control so I don't affect any of the other areas of the free transform. Hit Control H again. Use the arrow keys to be a little bit more precise. And that's kind of it. I can hold down Shift and Alt together, and it will adjust the size from the anchor point within the free transform. Does this make sense? I hope that. And the warp tool, yes. So if we wanted to actually, let's say, warp his eyebrows a little bit more without having to, and this is the true beauty of Photoshop and why it's fucking amazing, is that you can do this shit. Control T, and then up here at the top, right next to the word interpolation by cubic, whatever, this guy right here, I'll click that, and it'll give you this 9-windowed, 9-squared retransform looking tool thing now. And what that allows you to adjust and warp certain things, kind of like liquefy. You can even grab these handles and bend them out so that they're really nice and smooth. Right? And then before you know it, you have this nice warped looking, stretched looking eyebrow. So that's it. A combination of that, subtleties, getting a little bit more familiar with it can help speed things up in your process. Okay, let's go back to her. I hope that helps, Squirrel. Does that help at all? That is a lot. Yeah, I don't. There is a lot to that one tool, right? There's a lot of different things. So I don't want to like. It's overwhelming. It can be, right? The main things to take away is, I think, the Shift and the Control and the Alt keys for pretty much every tool. Those are the main buttons to alternate certain ass. I don't know. You just gotta play with it and wash your hands, I guess. Are we talking about the same thing? And free transform, I love it. I prefer it over liquefy. I honestly never use liquefy. Maybe that's a bad thing to admit, but I find that I can get the same effects of liquefy if I just maybe draw a little bit looser and use the free transform tool and the warp. So now that I've enveloped her entire head, I think it's time to extract some details or some information that is a little bit more smaller. I guess like we did large shapes, now we'll go to medium size. So let's do that. Before we do, here, I actually just want to make everything bigger. Let's do that. If I was ever explaining something and then I get like streamer brain and I shouldn't really blame it on streaming. My ADD kicks in and I start talking about some other shit. I do apologize. Please note my intentions are not to ever ignore you. I literally have the worst time multitasking is all. I can't do it these days. Never could, honestly, but more so now than ever. So just hit me up in chat, or if I miss it altogether, you can always tweet at me. And I'll spend some time getting back to you. Jay Haru, were there any chat rules I need to be aware of? I accidentally double-clicked and couldn't read. I think it's pretty tame here, Jay Haru. The only thing I would suggest is for new people, no racism, no bigotry. Try and keep it positive. And I think that's pretty much it. In terms of backseat arting, it really comes down to wording, I guess, but I prefer not to receive any until I deliberately say I'm looking for feedback. Yeah, there's nothing too crazy. You know, you can't wear pants. That's another mandatory. No, of course that'd be insane. I'm not wearing pants. Welcome. No, I'm wearing pants. They see these pants. They're pants. Relax, Twitch. Not you guys in the chat. Twitch. We're always watching. Wait a minute. No pants? That's fine. Just don't play copyright music. You can not wear pants, just don't play copyright music. It's 2020. Okay, so now we can start to incorporate levels of detail that are medium, right? So we got her head and her neck. Those are the big shapes. We can probably break it down to her hair. Right? We can probably break it down to the hairline. Probably do that part here, this chunk. This stuff, we probably just keep it super simple. Let's say that comes to here. Back there. So the eyebrow. So she's probably looking a little bit up, or we're a little bit higher up than eye level here. Just a smidge. This doesn't feel right, actually. Vamos! Tiny ear. Alright, so getting there. Too late, they're still hey man, as long as you're comfortable and able to work, that's really all that matters. That's my uniform. And hopefully you're not in a shared office, of course, but or maybe I hope you are, and just everybody's consentfully enjoying your pantlessness. Yeah, just basic rules here. There's nothing too crazy. I don't know. Should I have crazy rules? Is that like something that I need to have? I'm a relatively understanding person, but you know, we live in interesting times. So what's normal for me might not be normal for others. Anyways. Alright, so up here. So now I can probably look at like core shadows, contour shadows, start incorporating the shapes that those create, the negative spaces that they create, while also ignoring all of what I just said and fixing other areas. You know, just kind of how it goes. It's like a... Her hair looks like tasty noodles. Nice spicy... noodles, no? Does anybody just like get the urge to want to just eat hair? No? Okay, good. Just checking. That was a test. You guys passed. Maybe you studied. I don't know. I don't know how. Nothing makes sense, Sean. This is terrible. It's true. Fresh looking brows. Talk about me? Oh, you're probably talking about, okay. As in really thin noodles? I would, yeah. Is that what it's, I don't know. No, you know what? I was thinking of the thicker ones for her. And that's, at least that's what I had in mind. Like when I was imaginating in my brain. They were like the thick noodles. What are they called? They're fucking amazing. Like hearty noodles. They're really dense. I don't know what they're called. So like here, I'm using the lasso tool, hitting Control T, and then hitting Control H, and then using my arrow keys on my keyboard. To move things around. Right? Control. So, I guess what else do we want to do? I might just move this line, for example. That's lasso, so I hit L. Drew the oval. I'll hit Control T, Control H, and then I can move it. If I want to rotate it, I can. You know, just little quick, efficient things like that can help save you some time, just a little bit of time. This up here is a lot smaller. Goes back down. So I think it's a little bit too wide, so I'm going to grab the lasso. Grab all that as well. Hit Control T. Holding down Shift. I don't know, maybe it was fine. Was it fine? No, definitely wasn't. It needs to be like up here. That. Okay. Bether says, hey John, I'm kind of new here, but I was wondering if you could do a critique session for people on stream. I would absolutely love to do that, and we will probably figure out the best time for that. And sometimes I'll even just randomly do them, but right now, I'm not sure when. Just know that it's something I like doing, and it's something that we will do in the future, very soon. Maybe take like an entire day to do it. I don't know. What do you guys think? What do you think works best? Taking an entire stream or just doing it at the end of the stream? I don't know. I'm kind of curious what other people do. So I know that some people have you redeem points. I haven't really messed with the point system, channel point system yet. And I don't know if that's, I don't know, the way I'm going to go with it. I can tell it won't be a sub-exclusive thing. I don't think I'll really have much, sadly, for for subs right yet. There's really no benefit other than the 4 emotes as of now. Okay. All right. So. Features of the face. So I think this ear could be a little bit lower, maybe. Upside down triangle or the V between the eyes, right? Loomis. Yeah, I think a little bit longer, right? Yeah, much longer. So in this case, I'm under exaggerating. Is that a thing? The nose down here. The eye, other eye, white. I don't know if I want to do that. See if what I have right now is even remotely right, and it definitely doesn't feel like it. So I'm gonna step back in my mind hypothetically and try again. Hi, Baseman! Glad those commands are working. I need to make a command of all my commands as well. Is there a command for that by default? Does anybody, does anybody know? Is it maybe it's just exclamation point commands? Or commands? Yeah, I think it is the jaw. As per usual. Let's do this. How you doing, Baseman? Okay, and maybe on the bottom of the mouth here. I'm kind of just going through putting like landmarks that are hopefully going to be helpful for accuracy and measurements. The big critique stream. No, I'm pretty sure every every single art stream does it, and that's totally fine with me. Just another question. What do you think are good practices to improve your visual library? And that's where I guess Baseman's Loomis. So you can take a look at that. Oh, cool. That's how it makes a list. I like that's nice. Thank you, Baseman. What's the best Loomis book to check out? So let's do that. So the things that you want to work on the most when starting out and well into your art journey are things called the fundamentals. If you've already heard of these, then it's definitely worth hearing again, I guess. Or maybe not hearing again, but taking yourself and going through them again and seeing how much has stuck with you. A lot of the time when you go back through and check out fundamentals, another thing will click in your brain, or you will see something from a new light because you've grown as a person and an artist. With all that garbage out of the way, you can check out alexhayes.com/Loomis or type in exclamation point Loomis, Loomis in chat, and you can get access to this. It's not access, it's available to everybody. These books are like 500 years old, times a million. Maybe not exactly that much, but they are relatively old, and they are free domain to everybody who wants to look at Andrew Loomis's old work. However, nothing actually. I don't have a however. This is probably the book I'd say to start with, because it does a lot of what we've been going over for the last couple of weeks here, or a couple of days, slash last week. How to directly try and improve? Like, what's the tip, Derek? What's the tip of all tips to give people for trying to improve their art? Oh my god, I don't know. What is it? I'd say ask your favorite artist what their brush size is. That's probably the most important thing. There's no limit to the variety. It's a hard question to answer because it's so relative to where you're at, where you're at in your journey, Athir. Andrew Loomis books cover different topics. You should check all of them out. Absolutely. I think the problem for me right now is I can draw anything by looking at it, but I have a lot of problem with how to draw from imagination. So that's kind of what we're working on. That's kind of what I'm working on. So you just have to be honest with yourself. How do you understand something? For me, it's taking it apart or observing it in shapes and forms and smaller pieces, and then trying to understand how to draw those pieces in perspective or in 3 dimensions, right? And I mean, like you can see that here with Loomis's, with these examples, is he's taking a lot of the features. You know, that's if we were to just look at the finished drawings here and get rid of the color erase or the blue pencil, you would see up in these ones that he's using just regular shapes, and not necessarily shapes, but I guess 3-dimensional shapes, forms, right? There's depth to it. And if you know how to draw spheres and cones and what's the other ones? The other shapes, cones, then you're pretty much able to draw a face to an extent, right? I don't know if any of what I'm saying is helping, but you can check out those links. If you have specific areas that you need some advice on, or my whatever, I don't really give advice, I just share my experience, because most likely a lot of the advice I give is probably not good. It's probably like, ooh, don't listen to this guy. And that's another great thing about art, is that you can not listen to that guy, or you can. And you can try it on your own and see if it works for you. And if it doesn't, then that guy he's just some loser on the internet who thinks he... I don't know. Sorry, Am. Pretend I didn't say that. Who am I talking about? I don't know. I'm talking about myself. I think the problem for me, okay, got that, is the problem lack of imagination, lack of understanding how to build from the ground up. And I have that issue as well. It's like, it's really, I need to be warmed up. I need to be, I need to have a little bit of time to kind of get into creative mode, too. And that's not for everybody. Some people, they can hit the ground running. So you really just have to kind of ask yourself, what have I tried and what have I not tried? And if there's something else out there that can help promote my imagination and understanding of things, I need to find it. And a lot of that comes from books. Art books. With pictures. So you don't have to read anything. Is that how you guys look at art books? Me neither. I read it front to back. That's right. Figure drawing, for all it's worth, covers, yeah, I have that somewhere. Yeah. It's fine if you can't right now. Would you mind looking at my ArtStation? Maybe give me a few tips. We can do that. I don't know how to permit you. Permit. There we go. I think I did it. I did it twice. Here's the link. Why didn't it show the link for me? Oh, because I've linked banned. Oh, that's right. We'll have to try it some other time because I don't know how to. I don't know how to change the settings. Can I do it like really quickly here? There's just like Twitch is way different than what it used to be. There's so many more options, and a lot of it just feels like fucking clutter, to be honest with you. Jesus Christ. Review recent raids? Like, I don't need to review that. I just want, like, options. Yeah, well, I'll let you know when I figured out that I'll take a look after stream. And if you come back this week, anytime that we stream, 9 to when is it? I don't know. We usually start at 9 in the morning on East Coast, 9 a.m. EST. So if you are elsewhere, I'm not sure what time it is relatively to you, but I'll figure out the link thing, and we can take a look. Or if you want to tweet at me on Twitter right now, I can take a look what your ArtStation is. But again, like, it's really... No, I won't, that's all I'll say. Now, the funny thing is, I don't feel like it's not funny. I don't feel useful when people look for advice from me. It's because it's like, here's what's worked for me. I don't really know if it's advice. Here's what I would do. And if people offer me scenarios or situations that I've never been in myself, then I'll just share what I would do. So that's basically what advice is for me. It's my experience, failed or success, whatever it is. And if you guys are still interested in that low tier feedback, then I'm more than happy to share. So she looks kind of terrifying right now still, but that's okay. Oh, it's just Bether. Okay, let's do that. That's even better. I'll look up Bether on ArtStation. Mo Usman is what came up. Yeah, these look fucking awesome, dude. These are... Yeah, this looks amazing. Holy shit. Yeah, look at this. This is insane. So, you just wanted me to take a look and just say whatever comes to mind, kind of thing? Yeah, your observations are fantastic, dude. I think I saw this on Twitter. I think I remember liking it too. So let me see, man. Okay. You have a great eye for color and likeness. I think something that I would like to see you push more is the building up of form. Because there's some areas that feel really nice and have a lot of like sense of tops and sides and dimension to them. But there's other areas that feel a little bit flatter, like the jaw here. So I don't know if there's a lot of the times when we do photo studies, we want to make sure that we're using a high enough resolution image so that critical information that helps us with our art is available for us to use, right? So like the lower the resolution of the image, the more blurry it is, the harder it is for us to see what's actually there. And then therefore our choices become guesses. And when we're guessing, things don't look as accurate as observing from life or from reference. So that would be one thing that I would suggest. Here's, like, this is great. There's some great form being pushed here, the shape. I mean, the reference that you're using here is very strong for what I was just talking about. And this looks great. See, like, the form is there. I think there's just something that you can push a little bit more with making sure that there's tops and sides to things. You know what I mean? Gorgeous. Fantastic. That's Witcher lady as well, right? When you're painting these, are you flipping horizontal? Are you flipping like this? And waiting for load bars to load? Do you ever do this? And then start drawing? You do? Okay, perfect. Good. Keep doing that. that's always good to hear. These are gorgeous, dude. Yeah, these are very, very nice. I'd say it looks like you're very comfortable with this brush. I'd love to see some variety. And now, I'm not saying add textures. I'm saying that your touch is pretty much uniform all over. Do you know what I mean when I say touch? Like your application of how you're painting is the same. Or uniform from like the hair to the skin. On this one, it's different because there's a little bit more. It feels like there's a little bit more rendering in certain areas. I don't know. That's again. This is all stuff that you can take and throw away, or whatever. This is information that you can do with what you will, what you see fit for, man. Yeah, these are stunning. Like the likeness and features are gorgeous, are stunning. Yeah, I don't know what else I can say other than that. Like it's a very fine line with giving feedback or sharing my experiences. I don't want to overburden people, or not overburden. What's the word? You know what I mean? There's a lot to take in. I appreciate you sharing your artwork with us. It was absolutely gorgeous, dude. If I had anything specific to tell you, which I really don't, I'd say just keep going. Keep flipping horizontally. keep trying to push form. I mean, these are probably things you're already working towards. But I like what I'm seeing, man. It's really, really nice. Really fucking good job. Like, you're really good with value, you're really good with color. Like, these two things alone are huge. So, like, getting form in there and getting that trifecta, holy shit. That's kind of what it is, man. And you're there. You're there. So fucking keep going. Keep going. Try this exercise too, Bethir. Try and maybe just stick it to like a sketch, something really rough. Find a way to communicate features with your lines that you will be able to, well, remember or regurgitate. That's what I try to do here. I fail miserably, and that's okay as well. But the goal is to learn, right? The goal is to improve. So you can't learn without failure. Is that true? We'll say it is. It sounds like it's true. It's certainly a lot more difficult to learn without failure. Just instantly know. You imagine just instantly knowing? Imagine. I'm gonna try and shrink the entire face here a little bit. So right now I'm looking at that little ear relative to everything else, and I'm not liking it. So I'm gonna grab that, Control T, bring it down just a little bit maybe. So also see that the base of the earlobe itself is higher than the bottom of the nose. That also tells me that my nose is too high. Yeah, chin is a little big. Everything else is a little big or small. So I think what I'm going to do right now, I'm going to go use the washroom, get some more coffee, and by the time I get back, hopefully I'll have some fresh eyes and be able to push this to the next step. In the meantime, I'm going to roll 60 seconds of ads. Usually about the midpoint of the stream, that's when I do it. We'll go a little bit longer today because I want to finish this one. But yeah, so sit tight. If you don't get any ads, that's cool. If you have ad blocker up, that's cool as well. If you want to take it down, that's fantastic. Only 60 seconds of ads, and I'm going to go run upstairs and get some more coffee and use the washroom. So I'll be right back. I got some bread, I'm sorry. Let me just wash this down. Okay. Get back to it. Thanks, guys. Thanks for chilling. If you took your ad block down, or even if you didn't, thanks for hanging out. Appreciate it. Let's get back to finishing this. Kind of don't. Yeah. Let's put her jaw down a little more. I think I could probably shrink her head. Do I want to do that? Did the song just say no to me? Am I losing my mind? Eric, we hear you. Okay. Still, I don't know if I have the proportions right here. Maybe I need to. Let's shrink this one. Let's shrink down the. There. Let's get more like that going. Don't quite have fresh eyes, but. Do what we can. Thanks, Jay. And Bathir, if you're still there, I'm sorry I didn't read your responses while I was going over your art station. My goal right now is to do illustrations, but mostly I can do mostly I can't do much without reference. I really heavily rely on reference. I think my colors are okay, since I don't have trouble doing values, colors, references. And you said you do flip. I only use the round default brush, okay. I just give it a squishy shape, right. Like I feel like I can relate to that feeling of kind of having the experience that you have, and I think if I don't know, I don't want to say that it's just like brushes, but like you can get a lot of nice variety with the brushes. You know, in fact, I'm just going to drop telling you to use another brush or to try different brushes, but I think that comes, at least from my experience, and that's why I can only ever give my experience and not necessarily suggestions or advice, rather. I stuck with the soft round and hard edge round for that. Those were my only brushes for like a very fucking long time. And then I think once I finally got my hands on what my approach, right? My approach for Photoshop, that's when I started to play around with different brush sets. I used to have my brush sets listed on DeviantArt, but DeviantArt has changed, so I don't know where they are. That's another thing I want to do. I need to make a list of things to update here on the stream, and make sure that exclamation point brushes works, because I don't think it does. Exclamation point brush? No. It must be because the link's all fucked. Paradox, how you doing, Moose? How you doing, man? Monday. Happy Monday, dude. I think Everyone forgot DeviantArt existed. Yeah, you imagine if DeviantArt started... Wait. Does DeviantArt have a live streaming thing? Do they do that? Can Imgur host brush sets? What site should I use if I wanted to upload my my brush set? Can everyone just quickly download Kazaa and I'll share it with you in Kazaa? We can just torrent my brushes. No, we would have to go back to 1998 for that, I think. Just Gumroad. I guess, can't wait. I can do it for free, right? I have them on Google Drive. Let me go get a link. Sometimes I forget about Google Drive, and then you guys are like, hey, what about Google Drive? And then I don't forget about it no more. Oh God. Derek's brushes. Oh my God, Derek's latest brushes. Derek's... These are the ones. Use these brushes. How do I see when it was, Oh my God. 1303? What does that mean? Here. We'll just do a shot in the dark and see if these are them. Get a link. Copy link. What happens when I... Can you guys see that link? Does it turn into dots? I think because I'm the broadcaster, I have immunity to dots. Or asterisks. Most people keep them there on... Okay, I think I'll do that then. I don't know if those are my most up-to-date brush set or brushes that I'm using. As I'm, well, shit at labeling stuff, so my apologies. But I think you'll find a decent amount of brushes in that set, for sure. And they're most likely these ones. This is usually what it is, but the ones that I use the most are like up here. And then this is the pencil drawing sketch brush, which is what I'm using right now that you see. Yeah, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I guess all this top row, the first 10 pretty much my go-to, and then throughout they're kind of organized to like rocks and organics, like leaf and tree branches, and then abstract shit. So there should be, and if you want more brushes, this is where I've gotten all my brushes. Oh my God, I wonder if it's still around. Digital brushes, Tumblr. Weird. I'm not sure what happened. Just dropped connection. Just tell people F5. Hello? That was on Twitch's end. That was not on mine. My internet never dropped, so it was something to do with our servers. But anyways, let's get back to it. Let's try and get this line drawing done. And I think forehead. I think I just want to do... Let's flip. Let's do that. Yeah, thanks for letting me know. I literally, that's the first time that the internet or the connection has dropped. I'll try and keep my eye on that. Very weird. Okay, so yeah, let's go ahead and... I'm gonna do something like this. Try that. Right. Rabbit. I think we just need to shove her face in a little bit more. Let's do that.
Come on.
Something like this. Up a little bit. That's a little bit closer. Flip it back. And the best part about it, Jay Haru, is that it's completely copyright free. Not entirely, but it's safe for streaming. If you guys ever want to add nice chill hop music you're listening to right now, chillhopmusic.com. You can go there. You can link your Twitch channel. Yeah, you link your Twitch channel, maybe even your YouTube channel, one or the other, and then it whitelists your channel or your site, I guess, for the music. As long as you add, I think to your about section, you just have to have an icon that they provide saying that the music on this channel provided by Chill Hop Music. It's super easy. It was one of the easiest setups I've had to do. And I'm a moron, so like tried and true moron. So if I can do it, it's cakewalk for everybody else. And it's fucking great. It is. It's like endless, awesome music to get shit done to, right? I put it on when I was vacuuming this weekend. I was doing my chores. I was like, let me go ahead and listen to the copyright-free music on purpose. And it was great. It was nice. Wait, you deliberately tried to listen to copyright music? Or copyright-free music? Yeah, this ain't no Monster Cat. here. Arrow keys. It's a little better. A little bit nasty, a little bit not right. Let's try again. Make sure I don't want to I want to make sure that I'm sitting in front of my canvas or I guess Cintiq or whatever with half decent posture. A lot of the time, your perspective, your actual perspective from where you're viewing, can warp your the lines that you're putting down. So making sure that I'm sitting up straight, got the posture good, and that way I can't have any other excuses as to why this sucks. That's right. Roll them all out. That way I can get right down to feeling bad about my abilities, where I feel most comfortable. Let me catch up with what you guys are saying. Oh my god, no I can't, because this art looks so... I saw it on OBS and I have to finish it. I can make it look okay-ish. Yeah, that's pretty messed up. Lady's not having a good day. What'd you just hit me with? An ugly stick, I guess. Turek! How you doing, Fancy? How you doing, man? Been surfing trying to find copyright-free stuff I can stand and draw to. And doesn't get flagged despite saying it. Yes. I know exactly what you're talking about. They have a playlist on Spotify that is guaranteed copyright free as long as you've linked your account right. Yeah, again, it's chillhopmusic, all one word.com. And they, it's fantastic. It's awesome. Yeah, that knows. Okay, I think I see some things happening here. Let's start by doing this. Hide. Just need to make the eyes. Oh, let's grab Underneath that eyelid. This tune is a banger. Okay, so that nose. Definitely. Okay. Oops. And then this eye. And then this cheek. Way up there. Looking a little older. Push that a little high. Forehead is ginormous. And everything on this side. Let's try and aim it a bit. So it's pretty common. It's something I wish didn't happen, but it's pretty common that maybe this is the same for you guys. During the process of creating something like this, it will look just insanely ugly. But that's why we don't really ever showcase the inner workings, right? Take a look under the hood type of aspect to art, I guess, up until streaming. So. And I think the same thing should be said about everybody's work. It's like, there's probably going to be a phase where you don't know what the fuck you're doing, and you should allow yourself some time to figure it out before you call it quits. And it's going to stay like that for probably a while, until you're just a master, and you can just draw anything you want from your brain, or at least have some efficiency beyond whatever the fuck you're seeing in front of you right now. And I'm referring to myself. So yeah, that's what I'm trying to say is we as artists are quick to just kick ourselves, especially when we're down. And what I'm trying to say is don't do that. I know it's easier said than done. But just stick with it. Give yourself some time. Day or two, maybe even. Fuck speed, man. Considering speed when there's just growth that needs to happen, it's the last thing. And I'm so glad that we don't see as many speed painting sessions as we used to. Because holy fuck, that is the worst way to try and improve. You know, I think that's something for like lead concept artists to fuck around with. You know what I mean? Because they have all the understandings. They have all the tools already. They know what makes a good design, and they have all the assets and Photoshop to be able to make it in a speedy kind of way. Sometimes slowing down is speeding up. And in most cases, that's what you'll find. Anyways, just wanted to rant that out real quick. Or don't, or, you know, do whatever the fuck you want. Work fast. Beat paint. Whatever it is you want to do. Yeah, I wonder if adding some value might help push this. Maybe we'll get to that later. Bottom lip. Oh boy, eyelids. Moose says, I guess that's why you haven't been joining Paul's Study Buddy, all speed paints all the time. Is that what they are? Yeah, no, I don't like that. I don't find that I get anything from it. But I think I probably still will do a Study Buddy of his at some point. Just once I got, again, once we got our feet under ourselves and I'm back into the full swing of streaming, we'll probably peruse through some other communities and see what they're up to, and participate if there's anything to participate in. Yeah, and that's it. If you want to be a concept artist, then you need to be fast for sure. I've never felt comfortable forcing myself to work faster. If I know the work that I'm doing and I have everything already figured out, and the assignment is precise, then that does speed things up for me. That's how I work fast. It's if everything's already figured out. But if I have to do composition, I have to figure out everything like from the get-go. Yeah, I'm gonna make sure that I take my time with it, and that's why people won't hire me. No, that's how I work. You gotta be fast if you want to be a concept artist. Everybody else just has to enjoy what they're doing. I'm sorry if there's any concept artists listening. Oh man. That. Good job. Here. It looks so old. Those extra lines I have, I guess. So like the space between here, still not quite there. Right there. Let's just go like that. Yeah, it's still, that ear is still Out of place. Yeah, so if you're looking to improve your art skills, take your time. But if you want to be a concept artist, well, you're fucked. You better start drawing fast. I guess. Not to chew on anybody's dream, by the way. I'm just realizing that now. If that was what you thought I was meaning, no. I'm mainly just poking fun. How many, I was gonna say how many hours a day? Well, I guess all artists have to fucking put in hours. Oh, yeah, yeah. So now, probably what I do is want to lower this on its own layer and then go through and clean it up. Try and make it a little bit cleaner. In fact, you know what we should do? Go ahead and put on a desaturation layer and turn the saturation down on her. You might be able to see some better shapes now. And like how her forehead is still a monster. Like that. I think we might be able to get this part up until here, maybe? Turn warp mode on. Push and pull it around a bit. Pretty funky. Lady's looking pretty funky. Yeah, there's still a lot to tighten up here. I think I might want to paint this one. So this would be a good point to probably call it a stream. We've been going for 27 minutes here. It's a full stream. No, I think it is time to call it. And we'll be back tomorrow. And we'll probably go into full color with this. Because there's just a lot. There's a lot here that I'm drawn into. There's a lot of color. A lot of good stuff here that I could probably get. But for now, I think that'll be it. Oh god, what a mistake. Oh god. Oh no. Whoever invented horizontal flipping. Bad person. Monster. I don't know if that's it. Oops, didn't mean to do that. We do this though. Yeah, so it's always this. The far side of the face is always like stretched. Like always stretched. Okay. All right. Okay. IG40, you can highlight your message. This is true. No, I guess I do have a point system. I get whatever the default is, though. We eat dreams. I do that. Yep. Thanks for the stream. Want to meet a new friend, Derek? Wait, what? Pinky found her favorite reference model streams art on Twitch, and she's live now. Well, let's go host her. Let's go host this person. What's their channel? Moose. Becca and the Bear. What's she working on? PlayStation 5 ad? Wow! That's it's an ad. Oh, okay, I gotcha. Let me just see this ad here. Okay. Oh, she's doing some traditional stuff. Oh, I think I've seen. Does she have ArtStation or that other place? Life Drawing Packs? I think I've seen her. Let's go ahead and send you guys over there to say hello. Let's do that. Let's go ahead and do that. So Becca, the Bear, everybody, that's where we're going. I'm gonna say hi for a bit. As for me, I'll be back tomorrow, 9 a.m. EST. We'll hopefully come back and fix this lady's face. That's what I hope. Nope, that's not the fix. Oh well. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thanks so much for watching. Loves and hugs. I'm out. Peace. By the way, we're not starting soon. Hold on. There it is. Thank you.